Namaste. After coming home from a clinic, have you ever wondered as to how a Vaidya could diagnose a disease and its prognosis by merely feeling your pulse? Well, if not, you guys will definitely wonder after watching this video. In this video, we will be looking into the historical background of a unique and ancient diagnostic technique called Nadi Pariksha. Firstly, let's check out what Nadi Pariksha actually means. Nadi Pariksha is an ancient technique of diagnosing an illness through pulse. If assessed accurately, a Vaidya can trace out the physical and mental imbalances in the body. A quality treatment is something that we all want, right? Well, here you go. Nadi Pariksha is one such technique that will ensure it. A definitive Nadi Pariksha will help in understanding the root cause of an illness, thus enhancing the treatment quality. Did you guys know back in the days, pulse was considered as the expression of heart? Unique, isn't it? It's been already more than 1,000 years since its diagnostic value has been known. I'm sure that this would have made your eyebrows go up in surprise. A common phrase that we get to hear in a scene of death is, "His heart is not pulsating, he is dead." Have you guys pondered about the origin of this phrase? It originated from the ancient Rome. Pulsation and its relation to life can be traced back to about 6000 BC in Roman texts. Along with Rome, another Mediterranean region, Greece, has also contributed to pulse diagnosis. A Greek physician by the name Galen wrote around 9 treatises which solely involved pulse reading. From the year 131 AD, his principles of pulse reading were used until the 17th century. That's pretty much amazing, right? Another interesting fact is that the very famous Egyptian pyramids have not just mummies buried, but papyrus scrolls or paper manuscripts containing information about the pulse reading and its role in the diagnosis of the living. It's ironic, isn't it? Over 1500 years back, in the Middle East, the native medical sciences have explained the concept of pulse diagnosis as nabz. As we move on to Central and East Asia, pulse diagnosis has a marked significance in Chinese medicine. In traditional Chinese medicine, we can get to know that they have a deep understanding of pulse and they know its diagnostic value in an elaborate manner. You must be thinking that India has contributed in almost all the fields in global development, so definitely it should have the history of Nadi Pariksha as well. If you got this thought, then you are absolutely right. The time-tested, age-old Ayurveda says that any presence of disease indicates the imbalance in doshas. So Nadi Pariksha basically helps in finding out both Sharirika as well as Manasika dosha imbalance. Coming to the history of Nadi Pariksha in Ayurveda, it was first drafted in Sharangadhara Samhita in the 11th century. It contains 8 stanzas describing the correlation between Nadi and dosha. Later, in the 14th century, Acharya Bhava Mishra has also mentioned Nadi in his treatise Bhava Prakasha. The classics such as Ravana Krita Nadi Vijnana and Kanada Krita Nadi Vijnana are also dedicated to Nadi and its principle from the 15th century. Other works of Ayurveda like Hitopadesha Vaidyak and Yoga Ratnakara in 16th century and the 17th century respectively give an elaborate explanation pertaining to Nadi. Basavarajyam, a textbook by an Ayurvedic physician of Andhra origin, has detailed information about Nadi in both Sanskrit and Telugu languages. If one knows pretty much about Ayurveda, then a definite question that would pop up will be, doesn't the Brihatrayi contain anything about Nadi? Yes, one among the Brihatrayi, the Charaka Samhita does contain an indirect reference about Nadi. A verse from Charaka goes like this. Tasya chainmanye parimrishyamane na spandeyetam parasuriti vidyat. One can infer after comparative study that the verse is a clear reference about the carotid artery pulsation and its relationship with life, which holds ground even today. Unlike the usual history classes back in school, hopefully this history of Nadi was interesting. We looked into how Nadi Pariksha is explained in the Roman medicine, the Greek medicine, as well as the Middle East and Chinese medicine. We also looked in detail where Nadi Pariksha is explained in Ayurveda. In the upcoming video, let us look into the recent developments about Nadi Pariksha. If you like this video, hit the like button and comment your opinions. Consider subscribing to our channel and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more updates.